Hi guys, and welcome to GISTUBE TV, where we thrill you with amazing video all day long. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit the notification bell after you subscribe to this channel. Ace Nigerian comedian and wife Elsie Okocha and Basketmouth welcomes miracle baby after a cord prolapse. Hello everyone and welcome to this channel. In this video we'll be talking about the miracle birth of Maya Okocha, child that was born to Ace Nigerian comedian Basketmouth and wife Elsie Okocha 10 years after they had their last baby. So, making the announcement via his social media platform, Basketmouth said, "Her name is Maya Okocha. P.S. I have to buy a new gun." I mean, I feel like that's a joke. Nigerians have taken to their platform to celebrate them. But then his wife, Elsie Okocha, has gone ahead to share the testimony of the birth of their miracle child. Prior to that, on birthday on the 13th of July this year, she took to social media to announce that she's pregnant and God finally heard one of her major prayers. She couldn't thank him enough. He has made her one of the happiest girls in the world because the child came after 3 miscarriages. That is 10 years after her last baby. She had 3 miscarriages and God said it was time, it's perfect time, and it's a new chapter. That was what she captioned the pregnancy announcement on social media. So when she and her husband took to social media to announce that their baby was born 2 months ago, she said, "Hey guys, meet Maya Chiagoziem Okocha, my little miracle. She's 2 months and literally the most adorable human on earth." I mean, if you see the pictures too, you will go on because the girl is actually looking really lovely. Now, here at testimony, she said, "Let me share my testimony with you. On the day I put to birth, I was rejected by 2 hospitals. I had registered in one of them. Even though labor had started and my contractions were happening every 2 minutes, their reason was that I hadn't done any antenatal with them, so they didn't want to take me in case there was an emergency. So, after 40 minutes of driving back and forth, I was eventually admitted to Reddington Hospital in VI. I can only thank God it was midnight, so there was no traffic. So while in the labor room, my water broke and I had a cord prolapse. Never heard of it until that day." So, a cord prolapse is when the cord comes out of the uterus before the baby. When this happens, it can result in a loss of oxygen to the baby and may even result in a stillbirth. But God was gracious. He was kind. He didn't let the devil win. When I saw the doctor and nurses panic, I knew something was wrong. In that moment of fear, I decided to declare life for myself and my baby. Thankfully, God came through as always. Fortunately, the doctor knew the emergency steps to take to keep my baby alive while they prepared me for an emergency CS. The cesarean section doctor arrived in good time and I had my baby, who is well and alive. Thank you, God. My testimony, my miracle newborn, Maya Okocha, the Okocha. Now, when people were wondering why is Elsie craving for a child 10 years after her previous child, her last baby, she said she's always wanted 3 children and she's happy that her husband agreed to get her pregnant. She said, "Have you met the man that got me pregnant? His name is Bright Okocha. Most people know him as Basketmouth. I just want to thank him for doing a good job." I feel like that is very hilarious. Thank you for doing a good job. Well, yeah, he did a good job because he gave her one of her heart's desires to have a 3rd child after 2 children. Their first son, Jason, is 13 years old and the second daughter, Janelle Okocha, clocked 10 years old this year. And now they have little baby Maya, who is 2 months old. Now, Elsie and Bright Okocha got married in 2010 and they've celebrated over 11 years of marriage and now they have 3 children. If you're wondering who Basketmouth is, I mean, are you even a Nigerian? But then let's talk about him, his biography, net worth, and how his career in comedy came to be. He was born on the 14th of September 1978 in Lagos State and is known by his stage name Basketmouth. So he's 42 years old. He's a Nigerian comedian, he's an actor, and even a musician. He has organized popular stand-up comedy concerts like Basketmouth Uncensored across the globe, and he finished from the University of Benin He uses stand-up film television to make his jokes, which are usually observational comedy, insult comedy, or satire. He's Nigerian, of course, you know that already. He attended his primary and secondary school education in Apapa, Lagos State, Nigeria, before he moved to the University of Benin to study sociology and anthropology. He is originally from Abia State. He discovered his skill in drumming in 1991. Then he took up rapping in 1994. He even had a group that was called The Psychopaths, and it had 7 members, and started going for shows and rapping in 1995. But then they broke up before they released any material for our pleasure. But then he went on to form another group that was called The Odds with his brother Godwin and Muyiwa Ola Phillips. They did a number of shows, but then they also broke up. Now, after that one, he launched a record label, Baron's World, in 2014. That was years after his comedy career actually had taken off. And then in 2020, he released the album titled Jabasi, as in onions, which means that it has different layers according to him. And the album featured artists like Ladipo, B.O.J. the Caveman, Bez, Waje, Duncan Mighty, Flavor, and Fino. As an actor and movie producer, Basketmouth has featured in a number of movies. He appeared in My Flatmate that started showing in 2016, and is one of the main characters. In fact, he's the major character in that movie, and it's a TV series that is running on African Magic. He has a comedy web series titled Baba Benji that has been running also since 2020. Also in 2005 and 2006, he won the National Comedy Award and the award for Best Stand-Up Comedian of the Year, respectively. Aside from music, being an actor, he's made a short film titled Confession of a Bandit, and he's acted in short movies such as Agents Buru Buru with his mates, taking on other parts in order to make the movie complete. Not only that, in the years when internet skit making was beginning to make it, he's featured a lot with Bobby in comedy skits that made him popular, aside from being a stand-up comedian. Also, he has this kind of ongoing beef with AY Makon that just clocked 50 recently. According to him, people said he stole Bobby Ugboma from AY as an intern, so to say, an upcoming comedian. But he said that was not happened. That what happened was himself and AY were getting close. In an interview with Ebuka, he disclosed this, that himself and AY Marco were getting close, but then he went ahead to say some things he shouldn't be saying, some things he let him in on to his lawyer, and so he had to cut ties, because yes, while he has forgiven him, he does not forget things easily, and so he cut ties with AY. But that AY later apologized, and so they are good, but they are not going to collaborate or work together, because he's not that kind of person, and his relationship with Bobby happened outside of AY's influence. And also, actually, personally, I'm kind of worried about what's up with Bobby and Basketmouth, because I feel like there's a falling out between them. You don't see them together, appear together like they usually would in previous years. I just hope everything is well with that friendship, because I like it, but then they've not made it social media at all in the longest times. Even Bobby's recent body of work, My Village People movie, he didn't feature in it. Anyways, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the birth of their new child, so that we can all rejoice with them. Both of them, the husband and wife, have welcomed a third child, Maya Okocha. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're yet to do that, and also click on the bell button so you would not miss notifications when we have them for your viewing pleasure. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.